good time now for Fields Guide here. It is presented to you by Greenridge Farm. Oh.
That's right, one farm. There's only one
Rhymes
farm.
with Carm. So he was 8 for 17, 106 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Basically the opposite of what I told you pregame it had to look like.
Right, pregame, your
Under.
comment was the Bears have to win and Fields has to play well.
That's what I said. Those were the musts.
That was
They found a way to do the first one. The second one it didn't happen. He did run the ball a little bit today. Couple fumbles. The snaps. What's going on with the snaps?
Yeah,
You got to get over that.
That one's interesting too. Sam Mustipher.
3 snaps now.
You stepped in. You were in the void for good old Lucas Patrick, but the cast wasn't on. I don't know how long until you can get in that spot. And I think Mustipher has actually proven himself to be a viable NFL offensive lineman swing dude that can play center, that can play guard, that you want on your roster. And we're ready for an upgrade here. So at the same time, but some of it to me looked like it was on Fields too. I wouldn't put it fully on the center.
It's usually, even in a snap infraction, when it looks like it's blatantly on the center, you don't know if it's a cadence problem or something the quarterback said something wrong. You know.
Well, and
let's fly through these super chats since they
okay.
have to do with Justin Fields here in our Fields Guide. We got one here from
Arab Ace.
What?
Arab Ace is my
Arab
guess.
Ace. Too much Ace of Base talk today. Justin Fields has to be better. No more excuses. Wide receiver, O-line, coaching, no more excuses. Fields has to be better. How am I sad after a Bears win?
You're feeling the right feelings. Of course, all feelings are encouraged in life. Feelings are good. They're a great guider for you. But why are you sad? Why are a lot of because we're feeling like we're entering back into the same quarterback no man's land where we have lived our entire life as Bears fans. That's why you're sad. It's my
It never ends. It never ends. All right. Joshua says, trying not to panic here. I understand the team is 8 months into a fresh start, but with a pretty much ground up rebuild. But Fields needs to play better. That's it. Like, he just has to play better.
Well, and yes, and yes. And by the way, I don't know what's happened with maybe guys are trying to do too much, but little flick 3 mile an hour pass and Darnell Mooney's dropping it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. 11. You are 7,000 times better than that. So everybody's kind of got to relax here a little bit, because there's some blatant pressing going on there, and I get it. He was expecting to get the ball a whole lot more, and it hasn't happened. So,
the Duke coming through with a $9.99 super chat. Justin Fields looks like he has the yips. He's John Lester trying to throw the bases.
Ouch.
Now, the problem with that though is, at least Lester could still pitch when that was going on.
Oof. Double ouch.
John Lester, you're gonna make me get into a Game 7. Stepping up in the 5th inning. Should have left him in there, Joe Madden. Should have finished that one out. But
also shouldn't have brought him in the middle of inning.
That's
like
true
he talked about
but
prior to the game.
Look,
but whatever.
The yips is an interesting way. His yips are he just holds on to the ball forever. Get rid of it. Fire it. You're looking. You think you're seeing. You're not seeing. You're weirdly taking chances, like the second pick, like, okay, I'm going to fire this one. That's not the time to do it. So it's just off.
It's a chicken or the egg discussion. We've had it with Jay. We had it with Mitch, and now we're having it with Justin. With Jay, it was, he's got a different offensive coordinator every other year. With Mitch, it was, he doesn't have, the wide receivers lead the league in drops. The offensive line doesn't know how to block. The coach doesn't know how to play off the run. Now with Justin, it's, we don't have the wide receiver talent, the tight end talent, and it's just going to continue to roll itself over. It never ends when it comes to this discussion. We always roll over our problems into the next one. Head coach into quarterback into head coach. Whether it was Trestman inheriting Jay, and then Trestman goes out, John Fox inherits Jay, then John Fox goes out, or Jay goes out, John Fox inherits Mitch, then Mitch inherits Nagy, Mitch goes out, Nagy inherits Fields, It's always a rollover
Yep.
into the next problem, and now we're doing the same thing with this coaching staff that has to inherit Justin Fields.
That's super interesting from a Ryan Poles standpoint. Hey, we inherited this guy. We're doing everything that we can to make him good, but how aggressive will he be? Well,
look, I think they like him, okay, but there's no personal connection to, hey, I drafted this guy.
Right.
Like, we got to make him good. Like, that's where, look, it's week 3.
Way too early.
It's been bad. What concerns me is it's gotten worse. This isn't like a continuation of sort of the inconsistencies. There really hasn't been much good in these 3 games.
Seriously,
you know what I mean?
Name one play that stands out, because I can't name one off the top of my head. Is there
Like
The
the
St. Brown
couple
touchdown
touchdowns
against the 49ers.
against the 49ers.
The St. Brown one,
Yeah.
in particular.
Okay, that's fine. But you know what I would say about that play? That was a great play by Luke Getsy. Dude's running free. I mean, that wasn't a tough throw. It was a good throw.
But then my
Did his
fear
job.
is if we draft the quarterback, whoever it is in the first round, now we're rolling the head coach into the quarterback. So if the quarterback doesn't succeed, now it's the head coach's fault, because we just flip-flop whoever's fault it is by whoever's newest. And we don't have the patience to let it build the correct way. And that is what part of the problem of why the Bears can never get over this hill.